Good morning, little bright eyes. I hope you're well this effulgent morning.
Fine, Pop.
How are all of my little children of the theater this morning? Yes, that's what I thought. I have a telegram here that will warm the cockles of your heart. I received it last night at Pocatello. The great McGonagall, America's leading tragedian, is headed that way. Train number 42, upper berth, private car number 3. Dear sir, in reply to your telegram, the advance sale indicates the best business this theater has ever known. Signed, Sneed, the manager. I expect the populace down to greet us at the station, possibly with a brass band.
Bellefontaine! Bellefontaine!
Godfrey, Daniel, strike me up a gum tree. Here we are. Brought a brass band, but they brought out the militia. I thank you. My friends of you. Thank you. My friends of the beautiful city of Bellefontaine, words fail me in expressing our gratitude. Few of you realize the penalty of greatness to which myself and my company are martyrs. During our peregrinations of the 7 seas, we have always had a fond spot in our heart for dear old Bellefontaine. And in conclusion, I wish to thank you on behalf of myself, the great McGonagall, and on behalf of my daughter, Miss Bessie McGonagall, and on behalf of the great McGonagall Company. I thank you. Don't shout, daughter. Don't shout, dear. Keep the time. Welcome, brother. I thank you. I won't. Friends, your reception has touched my heart. The Opera House is sold out tonight, but for your benefit, I have ordered 100 more chairs. But remember, one and only one chair to each person. Bring me that cane. Thank you. Oh. Good morning, my dear Mr. Wendell-Schaefer. I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Mrs. Wendell-Schaefer, come down here.
By the by, how is the good Mrs. Wendell-Schaefer this morning? My dear Mrs. Wendell-Schaefer, how will you look? I trust you're fit.
Don't use the word trust around here, Mr. McGonagall. I hear it too often.
I merely use it as a hyperbole.
Now listen to me. After you've eaten my food and slept in my beds, not one piece of baggage goes out of here until you paid your bills.
My dear Mrs. Wendelschäfer, our unimpeachable integrity has never even been slightly questioned.
Bertha, show them to their rooms.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't forget to count the towels.
Yes,
Is the
ma'am.
dining room open yet?
No!
Ah, my dear Bertha, how charming you look today.
Well, you might as well pick up your bags. There ain't nobody going to help you carry them upstairs.
Have we any cigars?
Yes, sir.
Thanks. See if he has any matches. Thank you.
Gee, it sure is swell out here.
Nice view.
You know, I like these little towns, seeing a new one every day,
I hate them.
traveling with the girl you love.
Wallace Livingston, will you talk sense?
Well, I am. I mean, I do.
You
all-
ought to be back at school, studying, making something of yourself.
Betty, listen. I'll go back to school if you'll go with me.
You know that's impossible,
Well, why?
because I don't belong there any more than you belong here.
What do you mean?
Well, in the first place, you're rich.
Oh, my father is, but...
Yes, and I know what rich people think of our profession.
You don't know my father.
You wait till he hears about you barnstorming around the country with a rep show.
Well, he might get mad. A little.
Didn't give them too much soup, did you? No, that's right. Give them plenty of bread and crackers.
Uh-huh.
And remember, nobody gets a second helping of apple pie.
Uh-uh.
And we don't serve ice cream.
Uh-huh.
That's all you're supposed to know.
Uh-huh. You better look out.
Huh? Oh.
Sit here, my little hourglass. For the benefit of all those who do not know me, I am the Greek McGonagall. The soup sounds good. Thank you.
Say, what did you tell us the Opera House was sold out for?
Isn't it?
No, it isn't. I just saw the manager, and he told me up till last night they only had $17.30 in the box office.
Quiet,
Mr. McGonagall, I
Take
want
off your hat. Didn't you hear me tell those Gilpins I'd arranged for 100 extra seats? Why, they went for it like a trout for a fly.
Oh, fudge.
Cease! Don't you use that sort of language before my innocent little daughter, or I shall be compelled to lay hands upon you. Hush! I don't... Sit down there and have some of that hot vegetable soup. Let us finish our repast in peace. And remember that every cloud has a silver lining. And every plate of vegetable soup is filled with vegetables.
Oh, that's it. Oh, Mrs. Wendelschäfer. Bertha tells me Mr. McGonagall is here.
Cleopatra Pepperday, you're not going to make a fool of yourself again like you did last year, are you?
Why, I don't know what you mean. I only want him to hear me sing.
Sing? Oh, rats.
Who's the old squidulum over there?
That's that Pepperday woman.
Who?
Don't you remember how she pestered you last year?
Oh, I recall. She's all dressed up like a well-kept grave.